Welcome back to the R6 project, and we are taking a little cruise here in the mommy wagon today, and pretty excited to get back to the project. Greg has done a remarkable job on the bodywork that you probably couldn't see in the video, and I took it over to my good buddy Stones' place. So this is where the magic has been happening now. Having crashed the bike, I damaged a lot of the fasteners and snapped little fairing inserts and foot pegs and all of that different stuff. So Mr. Stones has been busily working away to make sure the bodywork fits. He had to throw away the exhaust pipe I wrecked and come up with an aftermarket one that he sourced, and just a lot of little things. And obviously, I don't know if you remember back in the episode or two ago, we did the wheels, so we threw some scrubs onto the wheels so that we could actually have a roller and make it easier for him to work on. And I'm really excited to see how the bike is looking. Come and join us for a little day out at Mr. Stones' place and picking up the R6. Okay, so we have made it to my buddy Mark Stones' place. Mark, good to see you. And
terrible to see you.
It's obviously terrible to see him. He's from Wales, so please don't hold it against him. Perfect. So as you can see, I'm super excited that Mark has taken the bike. He has had to do some modifications to get everything to work right, nothing too major. You can probably see behind we have two really rather nice ZX6s. One is a track bike, one's a road bike.
Yeah.
And you just did a track day yesterday, right?
I did. So my legs are hurting.
So he doesn't want to stand up long, so we better not get on this. So just, very briefly, you can see how beautiful this looks. Tell us what you did, because I know it's not a lot of work to you, but you've had to make a whole bunch of small modifications and changes to make this whole thing work. So
I have. So for those of you that have seen previous series on this motorcycle, you no doubt are aware of the fact that Neale here ran out of skill and crashed it. So had a lot of broken bits of plastic. Its prior life had obviously gone through the usual, losing some bolts, stripping some threads, and the various things that happen as you've got a 14-year-old motorcycle. So a couple of drilling out some threads here and there, retapping, making of a few brackets, managed to find a not dented exhaust pipe from a online well-known website whose name we shall not mention.
We won't mention it at all.
No, it wasn't
Not the
eBay.
one that begins with E and ends in Bay, was it?
Maybe.
Okay.
We had to make a couple of little brackets to secure the fairing because, we didn't like the cable ties that were there beforehand. Straighten the handlebars up, give it a refresh, oil change, filter, battery, put some magnificent rim strips tape on the wheels.
That's the part, right?
Because it looked terrible until we'd done that.
But you did have to cut the exhaust pipe down, get rid of the springs, do some lock wiring.
Yes, did a bit of lock wiring, a bit of hackery to try to get the exhaust pipe to actually line up with the bodywork, as obviously it wasn't designed for this motorcycle. But it sounds nice. It's not obnoxiously loud. It's not ridiculously quiet or restrictive. So for $100 and a few, it was a far better way to go than the humongous original thing that used to sit out there like a Titanic bolted to the side of a motorcycle.
Well, you actually couldn't see the bike.
You could not see the bike.
You just saw the pipe. It's like a pipe going around the track. Right?
Fortunately, I think that the pipe may have saved half of the motorcycle.
So we probably only saved about, 70 pounds in weight getting rid of the exhaust can?
Well, that, and if you just stop eating, you'll certainly be able to go faster.
Right, no more curry night for you then.
Right.
So, very cool, really excited. I mean, I think you can see, obviously Greg's going to be extremely happy to see his bodywork all put back together so nicely. We do have to put some graphics on. We've got to put the new Continental tyres. Just a little bit of brief history. Mark used to race a Spondon framed two-stroke.
TZ 350.
That would be a TZ 350 for all the Americans. So he has a long history of riding bikes. If you've been following our Instagram channel and some of our Facebook, you will have seen him upside down in a couple.
Oh shit!
Right. So yeah, Mark is. We do a lot of dirt bike riding together, and he is very kindly.
A lot of dirt bike crashing together.
Yes, crashing. We are actually going to ride on our own bike soon.
I ride my own bike.
I mean, we're not going to, but I'm not going to go on the back with you. I'm going to ride my own. We won't crash so much.
I'm going to miss it.
I know, it's not the same riding alone, is it? You'll get lonely. But super excited. Now just ready, tyres, tune up, and off to the track.
Yep, new shoes.
Gonna
Some
change
gas in it.
We are going to change the gearing though, right? You think smaller sprocket on the front?
Depends what circuit you're on, but we're on standard gearing right now, so.
Right. So, seeing as Mark just was at VIR all day yesterday riding his ZX6 and he had sore legs, we're going to wrap it up, and there we go.
Okay, so you guys animate a little bit and